What are you looking forward to getting on the field tomorrow most?
God, normalcy, right? Getting back to a sense of normal, just getting back to football. 18 months without it, going through, what you've done for the past 20 years is hard, man.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see, as crazy as it is, I'm excited for the 7 o'clock team meeting. I'm excited for the 2021 version of the UConn Huskies. I'm really excited for my position meeting tomorrow morning with the players and the walkthrough. And I'm excited, for our individual period. And then I'm excited to see what happens, out here tomorrow, with how everybody plays. I'm fired up. I'm excited about it.
What did the time off do for you in terms of development as a coach?
It's the one thing that you've never had as a coach is time.
Yeah.
You have all this time. It's like, what do you do with it? It's a blessing or a curse. Like for us, what we did is, we went back and we took a deep dive and looked at ourselves. Like, what do we do well? What do we do? What do we need to work on? Right? Positives, negatives. How do we fix it? How do we improve upon it? Then we go and we look at, you look at some of the best teams in college football. What are the LSUs and the Alabamas and the Clemsons and the, Notre Dames of the world? What do they do? And then you look at some teams that are very similar to yourself. What can we pull from them? And you talk to guys, and it was like, if I got to get on another Zoom call with coaches, man, I'm tired of Zoom calls. I want to do the stuff in person.
Yeah.
And then you go and you look at, the NFL teams, right? There's the first time, that I was able to sit in my basement on Sunday and watch NFL football from noon until, midnight.
Yep.
I've never had that opportunity. And it was great. Then you get on the phone, you talk to guys, and we're excited about it. We're excited about some of the tweaks that we've made and some of the things that we've gotten rid of and some of the things that we've added. But ultimately, our thought process and where we want to be is tomorrow. We want to figure out, who we are. What is this offense? What is this team going to look like? Because every team's different. We're not the same team we were in the spring. We weren't not the same team we were when we were on the field in 19. So,
what would you point to as the biggest step up in that regard?
Everything that's happened in the weight room. I think Matt King and his staff done a great job with our guys. Like, our guys look like college football players. They got hips, they got butts, they got thighs, they got upper backs, they got traps. I'm excited to see what these guys can do.
Quarterback-wise, what's going to be the biggest factor for you that you want to see?
Right now, of those 5 guys, who can come out and lead? Who can put 10 guys on their back and, roll into a bar fight? I want to see which one of those guys can really, can handle the positive and deal with the negative. If we have a bad series, hey, get the offense together, talk through it, get it sorted out, get it taken care of. If we do go downfield and score, go celebrate, right? Go enjoy it, but let's be level-headed. So I'm excited. I'm excited about those 5. The one thing we have here that we haven't had since I've been here, we have competition every position. Every position across the board, there's competition. So if a guy who thinks he's running with the ones slacks off and doesn't bring his A game, he's going to get passed by.
Yeah.
He's going to get passed by, and that's going to be my message to the guys tomorrow morning. Right? It better be, at the end of the day, you better be able to look in the mirror and say, I've made 1 or 2% improvement in my game from the meeting room to the football field. If we can do that, we'll be okay.
How much film did you find yourself watching of Fresno over the last 18 months?
How much film of Fresno, how much film of,
just everything.
Our opponents, how much NFL film, how much it's been a filmathon. And I don't have a problem with it. I think I need a new computer because she's running a little slow, but, for a guy like myself, that's just burn the film up.
Yeah. How important is it to have consistency among the staff as a whole?
It's huge. It's huge. The guys would always say in the NFL, it takes 3 years. It takes 3 years for what you want to have done when a new coordinator or a new staff comes in to get it how they want it. And I think, 19, 20, 21, this is, hopefully we'll have what we as a staff want. We haven't had turnover, haven't had drastic change. Everybody works very well together. Everybody knows each other, and there's a level of professionalism. There's a level of, we may disagree on some things, but we're not going to stand there and be disagreeable. When we come out of the meeting, we're all singing out of the same hymnal. and I'm excited about it.
And then offensive line, it seems like you have the depth that you've been looking for over the years. Finally.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you'd probably want to have 20 guys at that position. We're getting closer to it every year. And I'm excited to see if these guys can come out and perform.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.